Dear friends, namaste, and that is Ramneek Wake right in front of you. Friends, here I want to tell you that I myself suffered from cancer three times. When I got the cancer first time way back in the year 1998, at that time the cure rate was a good 90%. I got my treatments done here in Delhi, but again the cancer soon came back. This time it was so bad that it was all across my chest and all over my abdominal region. The doctors in India, they said that I should go for a bone marrow transplant. Friends, in that situation, I went along with my parents to the United States to a center in California referred to as the UCI Medical Center. Friends, I got my transplant done at the center, and after that, that transplant was followed by 25 sittings of radiotherapy. So the entire treatment plan basically finished in the year 2000. After the treatment plan, the doctor got all of my scans done, and they found that the cancer was not there. So I was cancer free after the bone marrow transplant. Now, friends, after that, I got back to India. I was a lawyer by profession then, so I got back to my law practice. About 3 years were okay with me, but again in the year 2003, the cancer came back. And this time it was so bad that the collarbone also broke down. You can see, friends, right here, this is a new collarbone, what you're seeing right here. So the situation was so bad that you could put in a pen from here and take it out from here. It was so bad. So at that time, when my collarbone also broke down and the situation was rather bad, in that circumstance, friends, my parents again went back to the doctor, and the doctor was really surprised to see my position. He said, Mr. Wade, I've never seen such a position in my life because uh, you have a glass of pus oozing out from this region right here. And it was so bad that that I had to sleep on an airbag. So once the situation really worsened, what happened is that the doctors in India, they finally gave up. I remember I used to sleep on an airbag, and a glass of pus used to ooze out from this region. So finally, when the doctors gave up, I remember a couple of them telling my parents that your son has just probably 1 month to go. And you could also click a photograph of his, which would be helpful in performing the last spiritual rites, which is called as chotha. So it was really so bad. Friends, in that circumstance, I went again with my parents, and this time to the United States to another center called as USC Medical Center in Los Angeles. Now, the USC is more like a research center. When I reached the USC Medical Center, the doctor over there was very, very surprised to see my position. He said, Mr. Vega, I've never seen such a case in my life. I can put my uh, I can put a pen from here and take it out from here. It is so bad. And I've never seen such a case in my life. But again, he reiterated, Mr. Wig, I'll try to give you some research treatment. But even if this research treatment does work on you, the maximum time you might be able to get is about 6 to 8 months. So the cure rate is practically negligible. It is not even 1%. Maximum what we can do is we can try some research treatment onto you, but definitely the cancer will come back within the next 6 to 8 months. So, friends, I went ahead for that research treatment. I got that treatment done. I was there in the US for 2 months. After the treatment, the doctor said, Mr. Wake, I've tried to knock down the cancer cells, but again, they'll definitely come back within the next 6 to 8 months. I remember my mom, she told the doctor, at least give my son 2 years. We've spent a package coming to the US. But the doctor said, Mrs. Wig, it will not be more than 6 to 8 months. The cancer will definitely come back. Friends, after hearing that, we were quite disgusted, let me tell you that. But we came down back to India. But friends, let me tell you, I never, never lost hope. I had full faith in God, and I was sure that I'm going to heal myself. So, friends, earlier in life, I had done a course called as a diploma in yoga and naturopathy from a university in Delhi, referred to as the Lal Bahadur Shastri Sanskrit Vidyapeeth. And I remember I had come first in that university. They had given me a gold medal for outstanding performance. But up till now, I had never implemented that knowledge of yoga and pranayama onto myself. But now, since I knew that I don't have much time left with me, so I decided to implement that knowledge which I held with myself. Friends, I made a set of 10 pranayamas for myself and I started practicing them morning and evening, 1 hour morning, 1 hour evening. And I also made a lot many changes in my diet plan. I started taking in a diet which was anti-sugary, which was anti-mucus, which was highly alkaline, and which was loaded with a variety of antioxidants. I also started spending about 15 minutes on meditation every day. So as time passed by, I could feel that yes, I'm doing good from inside. My weight also started increasing. I remember I went with my father back to the doctor to the US after 8 months, and the doctor was really surprised to see me. He said, Mr. Wake, you're still there. Have you been up to something? And I did tell him, the doctor, I've not been taking any medicines. I've just been doing my pranayama and food therapy and meditation, and here I am in front of you. So the doctor got all the scans done, and he was very, very happy to see that the cancer did not come back. Now, friends, it's been over 14 years. The cancer never came back. And I've been doing my pranayamas and I've been following a good diet plan for myself and I've been doing a little bit of meditation every day. Friends, let me tell you here that pranayama, food therapy, and meditation are a complete science in themselves and they are helpful in the treatment of several ailments like cancer, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, high blood pressure, blockages in arteries, liver disorders, kidney disorders, bipolar disorders, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, obesity, depression, and several others. Now, friends, let me show you a picture of mine. This is a picture of mine when I was suffering from cancer. So you can really see how I looked then. That's right, me at the center. Friends, let me tell you that now I have written 15 books and all these books are available at www.amazon.in and they're also available at my centers at GK1 and GK2 New Delhi. Some of the important titles are The Miracles of Pranayama, The Miracles of Food Therapy, The Healing Power of Fruits, The Secrets of Good Health, The Joy of Meditation, Pranayama for Teenagers, Win Over Cancer, Happiness Lies in Your Attitude, Pranayama to Beat Stress, The Secrets of Happiness, Be Happy Every Day, Believe in Being a Winner. I also have 3 Hindi titles which are Pranayam Ke Chamatkar, Pranayama Dwara Tanav Ko Mat and Cancer Ko Mat. Friends, let me tell you that pranayama is a complete science in itself and it is based on these 4 pillars, what you can see right there, which are namely inhalation, internal retention, exhalation, and external retention. And there's a fixed ratio between these 4 pillars and it is very important to follow the ratios if you want to oxygenate the cells of your system. Again, friends, it is very important to apply the pressure locks when you do your pranayama because they help in building the cellular pressure so that the detoxification can take place. Friends, again, it is very important to follow the golden rules of pranayama because they are the essence of the science of pranayama. Friends, you got to remember that it really doesn't make a difference how you sit or what time of the day you do, or you're doing it indoors or outdoors, because the essence of pranayama is to oxygenate the cells of the system. It is not a physical exercise. I see many people doing pranayamas but doing them incorrectly. You got to remember that pranayama is an exercise to oxygenate the cells of the system, and for that, the ratios and the bandhas, these are the 2 most important pillars of pranayama which help in the oxygenation process. So friends, as you see in this chart, these are the 2 most important pillars of pranayama and the entire science of pranayama is based on these 2 pillars. Now friends, again, it is very important to follow the guidelines while practicing pranayama. It is again very important to know the rules when we are doing a pranayama which involves a mudra. Again, friends, you got to remember that these are the aids to pranayama, the mudras and the bandhas. Friends, if someone asked me that what is the definition of pranayama, I would tell him, yes, it should be something like this. You are the commander and the breath is your soldier. The soldier should move the way you want him to. Again, this is the mudra which we generally use in pranayama. This is called as the apan mudra. Friends, as far as food therapy is concerned, you again have to understand that food therapy is a complete science in itself. And the idea of food therapy is to take in the right amount of all these seven pillars, which are protein, carbs, fats, vitamins, mineral, fiber, and water. Again, it is very, very important to load your diet with a variety of antioxidants because antioxidants are our best friends as far as food therapy is concerned. So, friends, this is a chart where I've spoken about the work of antioxidants. They work synergistically with one another, they work with a telescopic eye, and they hunt down the free radicals. Again, friends, it's very important to try to uh, reduce the free radicals. Try to stay away from free radicals because free radicals are your worst enemies as far as your health quotient is concerned. Again, friend, I would say the underlying principle of food therapy is that whatever food you eat is either bad or good for your system. So you got to get into a habit of eating the right kind of foodstuffs and avoid eating those which could be detrimental to your health. Again, it is very important to avoid all trans fats because they are highly inflammatory in nature and a big source of free radicals. Friends, you got to make it a point to have a very, very natural diet if you want the healing process to work nicely. A diet loaded with lots and lots of veggies, fresh fruits, vegetables, salads, greens. It's very, very important. Again, very important to take in good amount of water in your diet. Now, similarly, meditation is a complete science in itself, and meditation helps in the release of a very important antioxidant called as melatonin. Meditation also helps in the release of stress releasing hormones like endorphins and serotonin. Meditation is a great stress buster and it is helpful in the treatment of several diseases. Now, friends, let me tell you that I conduct personalized courses and personalized workshops. I conduct three types of personalized courses. The first type of personalized courses are disease specific courses on pranayama, food therapy, and meditation. They are five in number. The first course is called a disease specific course on pranayama, food therapy, and meditation. This has got 15 classes in all. The second type of course is called disease specific course on pranayama and food therapy that has got 12 classes. The third is a disease specific course on pranayama and meditation. And this course has got in all 10 classes. Then there's a disease specific course on pranayama, 7 classes, and a disease specific course on food therapy, 5 classes. Apart from these courses, I also conduct basic courses on pranayama, food therapy, and meditation. These are also personalized. These are 5. Number 1, a basic course on pranayama, food therapy, meditation. Number 2, a basic course on pranayama, food therapy. Number 3, a basic course on pranayama, meditation. Number 4, the basic course on pranayama. Number 5, a basic course on food therapy. And number 6, a basic course on meditation. Apart from these courses, I also conduct teachers training courses. These are for those people who want to specialize in pranayama, food therapy, and meditation and take this as a profession. People who complete a teachers training course, I give them a certificate signed by me that they have completed this particular course. Now, friend, there are 4 teachers training courses conducted by me. The first one is called a teachers training course on pranayama, food therapy, and meditation. That has got 30 classes. Then a teacher's training course on pranayama, food therapy, that has 23 classes. Then a teacher's training course on pranayama and meditation, that has got 23 classes. Then a teacher's training course on pranayama, where I teach 30 different pranayamas, and that has got in all 16 classes. Now, friends, all these courses are personalized. These courses are conducted by me at my centers at GK1 and GK2 New Delhi. And these courses are also conducted by me over the Skype and through WhatsApp video calling. Friends, if you're interested in doing any of these courses, you're most welcome to get in touch with me at my personal cell and WhatsApp number. My personal cell and WhatsApp number is 9910178140. So friends, if you're interested in doing any of these courses, you are most welcome to get in touch with me at my personal cell and WhatsApp number, which is 9910178140. Friends, let me tell you that in these courses, you only have to pay for one class at a time. You can start these courses whenever you want and you can finish them whenever you want. So you can even take one class a week and you can even take one class a month. It all depends on you because you're just paying for one class at a time. Friend, let me tell you that apart from these courses, I conduct personalized workshops on pranayama, food therapy, and meditation. Now again, in these workshops I conduct for individuals, for groups, for institutions, for clubs, for corporate houses, for NGOs, for associations, schools, colleges, and even I would say NGOs. So friends, let me tell you that the workshops which I conduct, all of them are personalized. So even if you want me to conduct this workshop for you and you are just one person, I would even conduct that. So these workshops are also conducted by me for even one person. So you can also have a group for these workshops and you can also take these workshops if you are just an individual. That means even one person can come or can call me for a workshop on the miracles of pranayama or any of the workshops. Now, friends, let me tell you, the workshops which I conduct are as follows. The first workshop is called a disease-specific workshop on pranayama. The second workshop is called a disease-specific workshop on food therapy. The third is called a basic workshop on pranayama. The fourth is called a basic workshop on food therapy. And the fifth is called a basic workshop on meditation. Or I would simply call that a workshop on meditation. Now friends, all these workshops are of 3 hours each. So people who are not in a position to do a course, but they still want to get the knowledge of pranayama, food therapy, and meditation, they can ask me to conduct a workshop for them. The duration of workshop is just 3 hours, and these workshops are conducted by me at my centers at GK1 and GK2 New Delhi, or you can call me to your place and I can conduct this workshop for you at your place or your venue. Now, even if you are an individual, even if you are just one person, I can even conduct these workshops for one person. So friend, let me tell you that if you're interested in me conducting any of these workshops for you, you can directly get in touch with me. My personal cell number and WhatsApp number is 9910178140. I will again repeat my personal cell and WhatsApp number to you. That is 9910178140. Now friends, let me tell you that pranayama is a complete science in itself, and it is very important to do the pranayamas related to the disease you're suffering from. For example, if I get 4 patients, one with cancer, one with diabetes, one with asthma, and one with BP, and if I tell each one of them 5 pranayamas to do, there might not be even one pranayama which is similar. So it is very, very important to do pranayamas related to the disease which you're suffering from. So friend, let me tell you that you can also check me out on YouTube. My YouTube address is www.youtube.com/RamneekWig. I have over 1400 videos on YouTube. So you can also check me out over there. Friends, my email is ramneekwig@gmail.com. And my website is www.ramneekwig.com. It is www.ramneekwig.com. So, friends, if you're interested in any of these courses or any of these workshops which are conducted by me, friends, you're most welcome to get in touch with me. My personal cell number and WhatsApp number is 99101784140. Friends, remember, you must practice pranayama, food therapy, and meditation. When I could heal myself, I'm sure you will also definitely be helped by doing pranayama, food therapy, and meditation. You will also be able to heal yourself. Friends, do take care and have a nice day ahead. Namaste.